and it shook me up, and it woke me up. And what I said to myself, there came one particular time where I said, you know, you're just not doing the best that you can. You know how to enjoy being alive. You've been practicing this art for a long time. It's really up to you. And I just made up my mind that I didn't want to spend another day without experiencing the enjoyment of life itself as distinct from all the things that happen in it. And I said, okay, this is going at the top of my to-do list every single day. And not only in terms of importance, but also in terms of order. If I possibly can, I'm going to make a little time at the start of the day to reconnect with my desire to enjoy being alive, separated from all the plans that I have for that day, just to recognize that I'm lucky to be alive and I want to enjoy being alive. One thing led to another, and almost exactly 3 years ago, I voluntarily retired from the Communications Corporation, and I embarked on what has become an ongoing adventure. Somehow I ended up in Argentina, and that was absolutely amazing. The blogs progressed, and at some point while I was writing, I realized that what I was doing was I wasn't just documenting the places and the things and the people that I was seeing, but I was expressing a happiness. And moreover, I was expressing that I wasn't happy because I was there, but the reverse. That I had made an internal change. I had made a commitment towards my own contentment, my own happiness, not in a selfish way, but in a human way. I needed to do that. And as a result, the externals in my life seemed to rearrange themselves automatically. But I did actually write in one of my blogs, I said, something's been brewing that I haven't been able to put my finger on, but this is it. I'm not happy because I'm here. I'm here because I made being happy my priority. Now I'm doing really what I love to do. Everybody in this world is selling happiness. I mean, you just see it all over the place. You can look at a Coca-Cola advertisement, you can look at a Rolex advertisement, you can look at a real estate advertisement. It doesn't matter where you go. In one way or another, everybody's sort of seeming to imply that if you do this, you will be happy, you will feel good, you'll feel secure, whether it's security, the feeling of security, the feeling of wealth, the feeling of being loved, the feeling, all these good feelings are promised to you by all the things in this world. And what I want to say is there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. In fact, what I hope to do is to show how fulfilling your internal desire can help you achieve what you want to get on the outside. It's a message that has been echoed down through the centuries as long as human beings have been around, which is that what you are looking for is inside of you. Every single person in this room and every single person on this campus and every single person in this city and every single person in this world has an innate desire to feel good. I mean, apart from eating good food and having clean water and having good shelter, there's something else there from day one, and it drives us. We all want a better and better experience of life. This is why the commercials work. This is why Coke can say that it's the real thing. Have a Coke and a smile and conquer the world. Just, penetrate markets that had never been penetrated before, all over the world, selling carbonated sugar water. Because they know that every single person wants to get the most out of this life. That desire, that core desire, is a feeling. It's not a worldly wish. It's not conceptual. It's not an idea. It's not a formula. If I do this and I do this and I do this, then I'll be happy. Because that wish existed before you had any words. That wish existed before you understood the concept of tomorrow. Even when you were a little baby, you woke up and something pushed you. You wanted to have fun. You wanted to enjoy this life. You wanted to feel safe. You wanted to feel good. You wanted to feel content. And obviously, since you had it before you had any words or concepts, what else could it have been except for a feeling? You're talking about your core desire. You're talking about what motivates everything that you do in your life. And to come along and say that you can fulfill that desire simply by recognizing that that desire is a feeling and paying attention to it is a supremely radical statement. And the most amazing potential is that before you go, whether it's a long time or a short time, before you go, you can experience the fulfillment of that lifelong desire. You can feel like your job is done. You can feel at peace with your whole life. That's how powerful this experience is. It's not impractical. It doesn't mean that you have to go and sit on top of a mountain. It doesn't mean that you have to give up anything. It doesn't mean you have to change anything. I don't have any clothes to sell. I don't have any beliefs to sell. I don't have any recommendations about how many miles you run every day or what you eat or how you think or anything else. It's incredibly practical, not only in that way, but it's incredibly practical in the sense that it brings out the best in you. It takes you in the zone, it wakes you up, it makes you happy to be alive. And as a result, I'm just so turned on by identifying win-win situations because I feel like my life has become a win-win. And that wasn't from looking outside. That was from feeling who I am and what I am. And this is one of the ways that it alters and informs your behavior. You begin to get insight into the beauty. You begin to see the commonality between people, the beauty in every human being, rather than the differences. Because you're beginning to feel your own humanity. You're beginning to enjoy the clarity, the wisdom, and the strength that comes from knowing yourself. I just want to thank you so much for coming, and I hope you had a good time. Thank you. Thank you.